All right, everybody, welcome to the Bytes podcast. Once again, I'm your boy Jeff T. Uh, Chilling in here. Looks like it's me and Matt at the moment. We're gonna, of course, be waiting on Scarlett a little bit, but she did just message me, so I know she's on her way. Let's see if I'm gonna get my mic over here. Yeah, hope everybody had a good week. I know I did. It's been busy. Matt says he's waiting on some homemade ice cream. Man, you got an old fashioned churn, bro? Stop teasing, man. Hello, Teresa. What's up? But yeah. So I don't know. I had an artist in for tonight that I realized after I had put her stuff in that she's not exactly indie anymore. But man, I may still play it anyway just because it's good. Well, yeah, I mean, I figure it's an electric machine, but is it like a churn that you put the ice around with salt in it and all that, and you just the little things in the middle, or is it like a soft serve kind of machine? I don't know. I don't know what you got, bro, but I know there's different kinds, I guess. But there's the old churn style that's they're still electric, but they just you have to keep ice on them or whatever. And then there's these soft serve machines that are different. But anyway, teasing me, man, with talking about some homemade ice cream now. Shit. But yeah, I had Amira I don't even know how to pronounce her name. I had her in, but then I realized that she had signed with a conglomerate of Atlantic Records, and yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do it now. But anyway, let me see where. I don't want to do. I'm gonna play something though because we're gonna wait on Scarlett. Oh yeah, shaking the ice bag. Yeah. So man, I like it. I like it when you do your own like that though, man. It's usually good. Let me see what's happening here. My phone's over here blowing up. Oh, that's Matt sending me something. What's up? Oh yeah, I see what you got. But yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, it is kind of like it's like an old fashioned churn kind of machine, but it's just electric. I get it. Yeah, cool, man. But let's see. So Scarlett brought in some good music again this week. And once again, we're kind of on the same. We were kind of on the same page a little bit. I think I'll do JLD for everybody, man. So this chick's out of Wisconsin, man. She's amazing. I met her at the ISSA Awards. Uh, she's a pop singer, man. But I kind of dug the video and everything. This is one of her only music videos. Let's see. I don't know if I want to do that one. What do I want to do? I had brought in some extras. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll do JLD. We'll just do JLD. And so I hope everybody likes JLD. She's great, man. She's a pop singer, a little pop rock. She's like I say, she's out of Wisconsin. She's fantastic, man. So she's an award-winning singer songwriter too. So.
How did you look me in the eyes and base us on a lie when you loved me? Did you love me? Did you plan it? it slip out. Maybe I'm thinking I'd be better off without the truth now. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? Were you even thinking at all? Glad it's on me now, the weight off your shoulders. I'll hear you out, tell it now how you held her. Secretly killing you based us on a lie, and so appealing I fell for your honest eyes. Honest eyes, yeah, right. What were you thinking when you turned around and let it slip out? Maybe I'm thinking I'd be better off without the truth now. No, 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 no. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? Were you even thinking at all? No, 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 no.
Yeah, so I like her, man. That's she's good. That's JLD. She's out of Wisconsin. She's honestly pretty amazing, man. Definitely dig her style. I have to feel bad for the guy that was the liar in the video, because I mean, he's always going to be synonymous now with liar. He's the face of the liar, man. That sucks to be him. Let me see. Maybe we do an Amira Elf Key anyway, just because I know she's a BPD artist. She's got a borderline personality disorder. She's pretty vocal about it and everything. That's kind of why I brought her in. And then I realized she's signed with a new Moy Records or something, which is like a portion of Atlantic Records. So apparently this is like the big record label's little test run at a new metal kind of band, I guess, is the way it's kind of worded when I went and started researching it. But I don't know, man. I still like the chick, and I'm not going to hate on her, man. Her music's really good. So I brought two of those songs in from her. So maybe we'll do those while we waiting on Scarlett.
Watching me drown in your sorrow, that's what you realize. Holding me under the surface, I'm choking on you. Consume my body like it's I got the
So good. I love that one. What's up?
What's happening, Scar? You
Hey,
made it. Yay.
I'm late today.
It's okay. I was telling everybody before you popped in that Mira Elfaki, I don't know how you say her name exactly, but I know when I first got started doing radio, she was independent. And then I discovered today, after I had brought in a couple of her songs and tagged her, that she is signed with Anamoy Records, which is a part of Atlantic. So she's technically not independent anymore. That's how she's getting all these big shows and stuff that she's in. But
Oh.
I still played her song though because she's cool. But
Yeah, hell yeah. That's
yeah,
awesome. Good for her.
yeah, she made it, man. She got picked up by somebody. She still she doesn't have a huge presence on Facebook, which is why I was kind of fooled. She only I don't think she has 1,000 followers on there, but and she does post a little bit on there. So anyway, kind of what got my attention is that she changed her profile photo or something. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot all about her. Let me go get some of her music, you know. But yeah, so then I did, and then I discovered later that I was like, man, she's signed with Atlantic Records, kind of. But whatever, you know.
No. Well,
Yeah,
good
good.
for her.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's a kick-ass song.
Yeah,
She's
she's really good. Yeah. So
I
how,
gotta log into the chat still. Hold up.
okay, how was your week?
My week was good. It was busy. But I got a lot done and I've had a lot going on. So
Right. Yeah. So aren't we all, man? That's just crazy, man. Times are crazy right now. Feels like
that's true. Yes.
feels like I can't dig out of the hole. I don't know what's going on, but it's like the more I do, the more I have to do, or something. I don't know how to explain it, but
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the trap that our society's in right now.
yeah, and I put things off to do the things that I want to do sometimes, and then I get caught up in I've got to make up for that somehow, you know. So yeah, I made the
And then
trip.
you put off the things you want to do the things you have to do, and then
Yeah,
you get caught up in that, and you realize, I need to actually do something for myself.
I'm not living life very well right now. Yeah, so yeah, no. When I went to the ISSA Awards, that was kind of a unplanned, you know, kind of a trip. So I took that, and then of course, then I was tired the next day, so that was like a dead weekend pretty much. I didn't do much, and so now I'm playing catch up still from that weekend, but that's okay. I mean, you know, I'll survive. I'm
Oh.
just I'm catching up on things that I procrastinated and put off in order to do that one. But yeah, it happens. That's the way we do. That's the way we have to do sometimes. It's rock and roll life, man.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now about um, house chores and things like that.
That's right. You put off the things at home so you could go do your show. How was the show? Didn't you do a show Thursday night? Was it
Yeah,
Thursday?
I did the Aussie tribute show. It was
Yeah,
kick
yeah, yeah.
ass. It was so much fun. I was ridiculously nervous. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I had fun. I have some video of it that I need to go back and look at and see if I can maybe clip some of it to put on
Figure out a way to get some
socials.
stills and some posts out of it, get some content out of it.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I got to see some musicians that I'm friends with. I had a friend that's also in the industry tell me that she was going to come watch the show, and then she ended up having too much work and she was too busy and let me know that she probably wasn't going to make it. She showed up anyway.
Okay,
Surprised
well,
the hell
good,
out of me. Unfortunately, I was too busy running around all night to actually get to like see her. I just missed her, but she was there. She took a video of it, and
okay, well,
that
cool.
made me super happy because I didn't think she was going to make it, and she went anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I got to go
See,
into the
she
green
probably
room
did some of
backstage again, which was cool. I love their green room. My God.
she probably did some of what we were just talking about, put something off so she could come see Scarlett.
Yeah. I don't know. She found a way to squeeze us in anyway. So that
Yeah.
was really cool of her to do.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's the kind of stuff I do. If a friend all of a sudden texts me, "Hey man, we're doing a show or something," you know, a lot of times I'll just put something off to go. You know, I'm going to make it happen somehow. A lot of times, if it's within reason anyway. But
Oh.
yeah, and I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that kind of stuff. That's cool. Yeah, that's awesome that she showed up after saying she didn't think she could.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool. It hella surprised me because she didn't even tell me that she was going to end up making it either. I just suddenly got like a message from her, and I hadn't been checking my phone. but my friend told me that they saw her. And I was like, no way. She's like, yeah, she's out there in the crowd. I was like, oh, fuck. Like, let me go find her. I tried finding her. I couldn't find her. I'm texting her. She's got a story on her Instagram and stuff of me.
Oh yeah, well shit,
Oh, shit,
badass,
she's
man.
here. So yeah, that was cool. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of fantastic performances and musicians. My God, it was so good. Everyone was incredible.
Yeah, it looked like it would be cool. I was just checking out the flyer for it. I was like, man, that's got to be a load. That's got to be a lot of fun. And you guys have something else coming. I saw you advertise maybe today or last night or something, like a festival or something, like a Halloween thing or something.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing Fear Fest, which is gonna be really fun. It's just like it's a little Halloween music festival with I'm trying to pull it up right now because I want to make sure that I remember. But a few friends bands actually.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, okay, that's like a local, like a little local thing, but it looks cool. So that's the kind of shit I love to have the opportunity to go do. That's how you get a taste of the flavor of a community.
Yeah, definitely. Where's the flyer?
What's up? 7 days a minute in the house. 7 days a minute showed up. What's up, Watson? Hope you're doing well, brother.
What's up? I still gotta get on that chat. Okay, here we go. So it's gonna be my friends' bands, Bury the Fear. We've played with them before. They're cool. The Far Worst, which I've played with them before, and I have like the singer on Facebook, so like I like social media know her, I guess, but I don't really know her.
Yeah, you haven't. I got you. Haven't connected yet. Yeah.
But she seems cool. The Far Worst. So Bury the Fear,
cool
the Far
name.
Worst, and then we're gonna have Haddonfield, which is another friends band, and we're gonna have the one I don't know is King Cherry. But I found out something interesting is that one of the girls that I go dance with in my go group is gonna be the merch girl for King Cherry and also for one of my friends' bands. So I'm really excited about that. I'll get to see a fellow
yeah. So
dancer.
yeah, you have local people that you already know. Yeah. So yeah, the Far Worst. That sounds like a cool name, man. That's a
The
cool.
Far Worst. Yeah, they're very they're pretty reckless inspired.
Yeah, that's okay. Cool. Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, okay, that makes sense now, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a cool name for a band. So, okay, so since we did Amira, I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do your future wife.
My
Hold on,
future
let's see,
wife?
right there.
Oh yeah? Yeah, you got some more?
Yeah. Yeah, I got one of hers, and so this is an old one. So literally, this is who did Skater Boy?
Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne. So she did a cover. She did a metal cover of Skater Boy, and they did a video. It's more of a performance video, so it's like recorded at different shows that they did, put together, kind of pieced together, but it's done really well. So I said, I think that Scar will like this. So I figured I'd bring it up and show you that one because I kind of wanted to show a connection to Amira since Amira has made it big. Why can't somebody like a Living Dead girl? She's just as good. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of thing kind of was my thought process when I was like putting it together. I'm like, yeah, why don't we do that?
Yeah, hell yeah, I love it. I'm excited. I loved Avril Lavigne.
So she does a great cover for it, man. And of course, the band's all beautiful. Her band's they all look the part. They're all great, but and of course she's beautiful. But yeah, and so this is more of not exactly an official music video, but it's like a tour video where they took different pieces of the song from different stops on their tour or whatever and recorded it and put it all together into a video. It's really cool though. It's done really well. So they clearly spend money on they have to spend a lot of money on their stuff, to get it to be this good. I would guess. I mean, they may be that good themselves, but I think they spend a lot of money on it.
Yeah. Hella cool. That's a cool concept doing the tour video. I like that.
Yeah, so I don't know if they did it from like how many different stops they did, but I know I could see 2 or 3 different ones throughout the video. So maybe they only did it like over 3 or 4 stops or whatever. Maybe it was a little mini tour or something. But anyway, you can tell they're not like really big venues or anything, but it's still cool, man. It's a great video anyway, and the song's great. She did a good job, man, covering it. So let's bring it up, and let you check it out.
Cool.
like she wanted him as well. And all of her friends stuck up their nose, and they had a problem with his baggy clothes. He was a skater boy, she said, see you later, boy. He wasn't good enough for her. She had a pretty face, but her was up in space. She needed to come back down to earth. 5 years from now, she sits at home, feeding the baby, she's all alone. She turns on TV, and guess who she sees? Skater boy rocking up MTV. She calls up her friends, they already know, and they've all got tickets to see a show. She tags along and stands in the crowd, looks up at the band and she turned down. He was a skater boy, she said, see you later, boy. He wasn't good enough for her. Now he's a superstar, so now that on his guitar, does your pretty face see what he's worth? He was a skater boy, she said, see you later, boy. He wasn't good enough for her. Now he's a superstar, so now that on his guitar, does your pretty face see what he's worth? Sorry, girl, that you missed out. Well, don't let the boys lie now. We are more than just good friends. This is how the story ends. Too bad that you couldn't see the man that boy could be. There is more than meets the eye. I see the soul that is inside. Well, he's just a boy, and I'm just a girl. Cannot make it any more obvious. We are in love, haven't you heard? How we rock each other's world. Yeah, I'm with the skater boy, I said see you later, boy. I'll be backstage after the show. I'll be at the studio, singing the song we wrote about a girl you used to know. I'm with the skater boy, I said see you later, boy. I'll be backstage after the show. I'll be at the studio, singing the song we wrote about a girl you used to know.
What did you think about that one? Oh, you're muted.
I thought that was fucking awesome.
I figured.
I
I mean,
thought that was so good, and even doing it like the kind of more modern metal styling to it, it's
yeah.
so 2000s coded still.
I know she's a yeah. No, you can't take the 2000s out of Skater Boy, you know. But it'll always be what it is, right? But yeah, see, I got to see her do that one right there at the yeah. Anyway, man, that was a lot of fun to see her perform that, and you know, that's it, just like what we just saw. You know what I mean? She did great. But yeah.
Yeah, that was freaking awesome. I love it.
She's a kick-ass artist, man.
I love her outfit and her hair. I really liked her hair in that.
Yeah, and what's her coolest thing about like those outfits is after the tour she will auction those off. So that's how she, you know, makes money for the next tour. She'll wear like a certain costume, you know, multiple shows or whatever, and then it goes into a shadow box and gets auctioned off or whatever.
Right, I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah. So when they get ready to go out for their next set of tour or to record their next, when they need studio time or whatever, they'll put everything up for sale like that from their last tour, you know, or whatever. Her guitar, maybe her, you know, her clothes, or just, you know, I don't know. I think it's great, man. She's super smooth at marketing. She knows what she's doing. She's slick, man.
Yeah, I love it. I think that's super cool. From like a fan perspective, as well as from
yeah. I mean, you get
perspective, and just from like a, you know, kind of
yeah. I mean, all the way around.
Friendly, I guess we could say perspective. I really like that.
Yeah, all the way around. She's just she's being smart, I think. I just don't understand how she hasn't really blown up bigger than she is. And she has, they have played some pretty big shows, but it's just, I don't know. I guess maybe metal's just not really super popular with the mainstream labels and stuff right now so much. So, you know, they're still stuck on the old stuff. So I guess, I don't know. But anyway.
Yeah, it's been very laid back stuff that's been more popular lately. You
I
know,
guess
like the
so.
whisper vocal thing and like the lo-fi style musicality to the pop sound that's been out for a while.
Right.
A lot of it's really like low key that's popular right now. Or it's the other route, but it's more like party pop.
Yeah. Talking about crazy music, man. You brought in some good stuff. So Lucid Intent, we played them several times. They're really good. And then what is this hot stuff? So you brought in a couple of other bands from your area, right? Is hot stuff from what? Vegas?
Yeah, hot stuff. Okay, so we were talking about the Aussie show I just did. So the vocalist from that band Vox, that we're gonna see soon here, Abby, she reached out to me and she's the one that invited me to come join in on the Aussie tribute show. What is up, Marina? Oh my gosh, hi.
She's still awake. So I'm surprised she showed up because she and I were communicating earlier. You guys know that we've been working on a music video together. And yeah, so I figured that she was like cross-eyed by now. She's been working on videos and filming and doing the filming on her end and trying to edit and stuff. But she made it. She's always, man, Marina's something else, man. That chick, it's probably 3 o'clock in the morning over there or something. I don't even know what time it is. But.
Yeah. Thank you for coming, Marina.
But yeah.
I'm so excited to see your stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for the thing you're working on.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited for it too. And I haven't even seen. I just know what I filmed and sent her, so I haven't even seen. But just a couple. She sent me like a couple of little bitty like peeks of some things that she had done, and I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be so good. I'm so excited. So.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that I maybe got a little better at filming my stuff for myself too. So maybe I, get a little more comfortable with doing some of that. So maybe maybe I gave her some better stuff to work with this time. Maybe so we'll see.
But, oh yeah, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you'll get better every time you do something like this. From what I saw, what the little teasers you sent, it looks.
I did send Starlet a little peek. I was like, this is what I sent Marina. She's got to work with and. Yeah, she was like, "Oh no," and I'm like, "Yeah." Mm-hmm.
I won't say too much, but
yeah,
what I saw it looked cool, so I'm excited about it.
And yeah, Marina says we both improved with filming. Yeah, and so it's kind of weird. So like for me, I just take my tripod. I take my tripod and I go out, and then I'm filming myself. So sometimes I might have to do 2 or 3 takes just to make sure that I'm in the frame exactly like I wanted to be or whatever. But I did do some like first person stuff this time too. Let's see what does Scar always look amazing? She doesn't even have to. She don't have to. She don't have to do a lot to be amazing though.
Thank you. That's so nice. I'm so exhausted today, you guys.
But yeah, going back to Vox. So yeah, so finish up on that now. So she was they are at the show that you did.
Yeah, so the vocalist of Vox is the person who reached out to me and invited me to join in on the Aussie tribute show that we just did.
Okay, yeah. I remember you kind of told me that, but I didn't make that connection when you sent me the song. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've like had her on social media for a long time. We've kind of crossed paths a couple of times, and she was at the Girlwood show that I played with my band a while back, which was a really big show. And she really, really liked our performance. Her and her band were there. They really liked us. And I guess like we've kind of been on each other's social media and like wanting to work together since then, but we haven't really had the opportunity. And then so this came up and she invited me to come in and do some music in the Aussie show, and it was really cool. So I finally got to like fully officially meet her. Yeah, and like even though we weren't on the same song together or anything, we still kind of got to work together. We got to do a show together, so that was really cool.
Yeah, so you guys have connected, man. That's what it's about. That that networking and stuff, you know. So besides the social media end of it, it always helps to put a face and a, you know, a touch with it. You know what I mean? So yeah, cool.
Yeah, and
Do you want?
she's hella cool. She's hella rad. I like her a lot. So
Oh yeah. So do you
super
want to play
talented.
hers, or do you want which order do you want to go with yours in? Because you also
Yeah,
have that crazy psychedelic metal band that's kind of a duo that they're freaking sick too. But
yeah,
and of course
yeah.
Lucid.
Let's go in with Vox first and open up with them.
She kicks ass, man. I watched it and I was like, okay, I see why Scar sent this, and I still hadn't made that connection yet. So that's cool that you guys know each other now. So
Yeah, this is a cover of Hot Stuff.
yeah, it's a great cover too. By the way, it's fantastic. The video is good.
So
So
good.
that was a hell of a dream.
I'm sure. I love it. So good. She's so talented.
She
And
comes in and
I
she
love all
goes,
the LGBT
yeah.
representation throughout the video.
Oh yeah. She comes in and she goes, and then has this crazy freaking dream, man. Like,
She wakes up, she goes,
what the fuck just happened here? She got some hot stuff, I think. But oh man, yeah, no, she's got some moves too. She's beautiful, man. That's a yeah. I love the video, man. That was great.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's such a sweetie too.
Yeah, I'm glad, man. That's cool. You guys connected, man, because she's a hell of an artist, man. No doubt. Love when my friends connected with some other great artists, man. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome.
Yeah,
it's awesome. I'm glad I finally got to meet her officially.
So let me see, what do I have? Okay, so you want to hear some goth stuff?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if you saw my story, but I've been posting little teaser clips from still shots from the video stuff that I've done to send to Marina. So I've been like, just kind of posting those things in my story. For some of you guys that watch this show, kind of know that that's for a music video or whatever. But other people's like, what the hell is this about? Or whatever. So I'm just trying to keep people on their toes, whatever. But yeah, so I put this song in because I thought this song kind of fit the makeup and all that stuff that I had done and the kind of shots or whatever. But these guys are called Indie Butterflies Dreams, and super gothy, man. It's I guess it speaks to my elder goth sensibilities or something. I don't know, but anyway, it's good stuff. So I come up with like Duran and stuff like that, which I mean was like the beginning of that kind of movement of goth kind of sounds or whatever. But these guys are in that wheelhouse. So yeah, they're Indie Butterflies Dreams, and it's Finally Home is the name of the song. But I really don't even know where these guys are from exactly. I think they're from New York, but I'll be Googling that while we're watching the video.
What's their name again?
Indie Butterflies Dreams.
Indie Butterflies Dreams.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna play it. Which I mean, I played them on the radio. So I don't know how they found me. These guys sent me one song, one time in an email, and it's this song. And then I just happened to decide I wanted to go see if they had a music video for it while I was looking for music. I was like, let me see if these guys, because it's been played on my radio station heavily for some reason lately. And so I was like, well, let me see what the auto DJ likes it all of a sudden. So let me go see if they've got a video for it. And they actually did. So. And that's how I discovered they actually have several more songs too. So I'm going to reach back out to them and see if they'll send me some more stuff. But
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, here they are.
It's just a phase.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah,
That
so
I like
these
that.
guys. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I like that like goth rock vibe.
Yes, that's. I mean, that took me back to like Duran Duran and all those kind of sounds when I was, maybe in the '90s, early thousands, early O's. But yeah, no, they're actually from Israel. That band. So
Israel, nice.
yeah, and I knew that, but I don't know why it wouldn't come into my brain, and that's why, because that's like the first and only band that I've ever played from Israel. So they've got a lot of weird shit going on in their world over there too. So, but anyway, yeah, great band though. The music's fantastic. Uh, I'm gonna see if I can get them to send me some more. They're actually signed with a label called Red Market Management. That's not, it's an indie label, but yeah, really cool, man. I like the sound. I like that sound. It's the old
Yeah.
hollow, yep, the old hollow, melancholy kind of vibes.
The
Just the
like and the
face,
like slow dark beats that are really
yeah,
atmospheric. I like it.
yeah, just hollow kind of sound, and even the vocals are kind of hollow sounding, and the guy's like, he's just a face, but he's finally home. I don't know, but anyway, and I love the title. The name of the band's cool too, Indie Butterfly's Dream. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a really unique band title.
it is, and then to learn that they're from Israel, so you know, freaking crazy, man. The world is smaller than we think. Everywhere has bands just trying to get their music out there. It's kind of cool. But let's see, let's see, what do we want to do? Do we want to
Yeah, I love
play?
it. We find all kinds of stuff from all kinds of
Don't
places.
we? I mean, from all over the planet, man. It's
Yeah,
cool, and
that's the
shit that
coolest thing about it.
and it could bring the world together. Music like that, I mean, when else have you ever heard anybody from Israel play anything? You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? That's my first ever like band from Israel that I've ever listened to. I think, if I've heard another band from Israel, I don't know, But anyway,
Yeah,
let's.
it's hella cool. The internet is a beautiful thing when used in the right ways.
That's right. I agree. Yeah. Let's see. So I don't know whether to play. I have one, two. I have two left, and you have two left. So let's just do. Which one do you want to do of yours?
Let's hit some lucid intent
You
next.
ready for lucid intent? So I almost cried at the end of this one because I didn't realize I kind of cut it short and I had to record it twice because it's like a memorial at the end, and I had cut it off. And then as soon as I hit end on my DVR, then the memorial popped up, and I said, I got to do it again. But anyway,
Yeah.
and it's a good enough song. I got to listen to it twice. So yeah, this guy was pretty young that passed. So yeah, I don't even know what
Yeah,
happened.
yeah, I knew him too a little bit.
Okay, well that's sad. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, let's check out some lucid intent. And for those of you that are new here, we've played this band a bunch of times before. It's a band that I know. I've played with them before, and I also have, spoken with them, and so I would consider them friends. They're cool people. Thank you, Scarlet Silhouette. That's my band. We play them
I
on
haven't
shows
stuck it
sometimes.
enough
We
yet.
play them again because they come out with new shit constantly. They're always putting out a new music video like every single month. So it's really, really cool. All right, that being said, let's do it. And if
I still haven't stuck that to
I'm
anything.
the
Look,
singer of Scarlet Silhouette.
I've been hanging on to this guy, and I'm like, I'm going to stick it to something, but I didn't want to stick it to my truck so that the sun would fade it. So now I'm sitting here, and I've been so tempted to like stick it right here on my desk, right in front of my computer, just like straight right in front of me right now. And I may do it soon, but then I wouldn't have been able to do that just now. So, you know. But yeah, no, Lucid Intent's badass, man. These cats put a video out basically once every 30 days. I don't know how they manage to create so much content.
And they make it all themselves too.
Yeah, and so I think that they're so interesting that maybe we should try to at least get one of them or something in an interview one day, just because I'm curious. I mean, do they work? I mean, do they have regular jobs, or is this like their job? I mean, do they?
Yeah, I think so. I think they do, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
yeah, I would love that. I think that would be really cool
I'm
if
just
we got
curious because I've got to know, man. They're creating so much content, and I know as a a novice content creator myself that it takes a lot of time. I mean, just to do little things takes a lot of time. So these guys are doing full music videos. They're doing shows. I'm sure they're freaking writing music. They're doing practices. They're all that stuff, and then they're still creating a music video every month somehow, some way, and it's usually pretty freaking good. So I'm thinking, yeah, I don't know how much time they have in the day, but they're using it all.
Yeah, definitely. I think it would be really cool to have at least one of them on. But honestly, if we can arrange it, it would be cool to have them both on here because that would
That would,
be
yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
fantastic.
And so maybe, I mean, connect with them and see if we can do it somehow. I mean, I think that would be cool. But like maybe one day when they're getting ready to release one next time, maybe we can debut it or something on here and have them on and let's talk to them about it or something or whatever.
Yeah, I think that would be great. If anybody is particularly interested in maybe seeing an interview with Lucid Intent, let us know down below. Let us know in the chat. I'm curious what your guys' opinions are, and if you want to see more interviews on here in general, let us know about that.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm down. I've gotten to where I'm getting back open to doing some more interviews again. I don't know why, but I hadn't been doing them that much on my radio show either. And then last week I did Lady Miranda, and then this week I'm doing MX the American. I mean, sometimes when you do an interview, then somebody sees you do the interview, and then they want to hit, then they want to do an interview. You know what I mean? So it's kind of growing a little bit like that, I guess, in a way. But I get little spells where I don't want to do them for some reason, but I have fun doing them too. So I don't know. I don't know if it's what people want to do or what people want to hear or see or whatever, But yeah, that's a good idea to ask. But
Yeah, let us know, you guys, if you want to see more interviews and stuff like that. Let us know. Maybe we can make it a little bit more frequent. If you don't really care to see them, let us know.
yeah, that's right. Hey, what about you guys? That's the main thing, is just getting people's music out. But
Yes.
sometimes it's fun to learn a little bit about these musicians. And I think we've played Lucid Intent enough that I'm just curious now, because these guys are, I mean, like I say, these guys, I mean, I'm curious for myself. I mean, these guys are putting out so much content, man. I'm like, I don't know how you guys are able to do that and like work full-time jobs or something. I mean, maybe one of them won the Powerball one time and they just all live off of that. I don't know. I mean, it may not have happened, but I'm just, I'm like, man, I don't know how they're doing it, but they're probably like everybody else. They're probably starving musicians just trying to get a leg up in the business. But I don't know. I'm interested. I'm curious. I want to find out.
Yeah, definitely. I think it would be cool to have them on here and talk a little bit more about how they go about things and stuff like that.
It would be cool if we can figure out a way to make it work. But yeah, let's play their song then.
Let's do it. This is Goodbye by Lucid Intent.
Kiss me, say goodbye.
Yeah.
Really good. Really,
Yes.
really good song.
Yeah, that one really, yeah, you could feel the emotion in that one, and then them putting the words up was kind of cool. So you could read some of it too. You were like, oh man, these guys are into it. Yeah, but yeah, so this kid was only 25.
Mm-hmm.
That
Him passing away so unexpectedly really
yeah, that freaking sucks, man.
number
So
a lot of people.
yeah, I can see how that would create an emotional song like that. But yeah,
I didn't know him very well, but I definitely have spoken to him before several times, and he was really cool, and it's just crazy. It's just so fucking crazy to think like I was just talking to him last year, and then
yeah, and then now no more. I mean, that's how life is, though. So that's why I always I try to tell people. I mean, I'm getting on up there in age now, So I'm like, man, you better live it. You better live your moments. Take them when they come. Enjoy it, man.
yeah, age doesn't mean shit.
No, it doesn't. And take your moments. Life, there's more to life than work and just all the time grinding and stuff. I mean, take your little moments and do your little things. Whatever little stuff makes you happy, take those moments and do it.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's see. So yeah, we went heavy. So let's just stay heavy now. Hell.
Do it. Let's do it.
Okay, so I have this band. These guys are called Sleeping in Silence. They're from Kentucky, so they're new to me. I didn't realize they had a music video, and then I saw that they created a music video for one of the songs they sent me, and I was like, okay, man, shit, I'm gonna do that. They didn't even know. I just tagged them today. I didn't let them know that I was gonna do it or anything, but they sent me music. Just I think I played their music last week on the radio show, and so then I kind of just they were still fresh in my mind because I liked their song or whatever, and I was like, let me go see if they got any videos, and of course they did. But the band name is kind of cool, Sleeping in Silence. I'm like, well, shit, that's what you'd want to do, but I guess.
What style is it? It sounds so how we were talking earlier about how The Far Worst sounds really similar to The Pretty Reckless.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sleeping with Sirens.
Hold on, let me pause it real quick. So yeah,
Sleeping with Silence, Sleeping with Sirens.
No, I don't think so. But the song is called Still Alive. So this song is actually part of a soundtrack, a music soundtrack to a movie that's getting ready to come out, I think. So
Cool.
I think that was the connection of why they actually had a video, because I don't think this is the only video that I think they've got. So I think it was done specifically as like a trailer for this movie or whatever that's getting ready to come out. But yeah, no, these guys are sick, man. They're pretty sick. I hope you like them. So this is Sleeping in Silence. They're out of Kentucky. This is Still Alive. And oh yeah, it's pretty wicked. So prepare yourself.
Wonder Puppy. Bring back Puppy.
You never look into the barrel of a gun, man. Never.
Hella cool. It fits right in with Lucid Intent.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, yep, perfect. That's a
Mhm.
perfect fit. Yep, they just
Sick. I
ran
like it.
ran right together. Yeah, I
Mhm.
thought they were really cool. I mean, the video is interesting. I guess the movie's going to be called Festival or something like that. But uh,
Festive.
yeah, it looks like it. I mean, I know when I first watched the video, I was like, bro, you never look into the barrel of a gun, even when you know it's not loaded and you're cleaning it or whatever. You know, he's like, and then yeah, and then it was like, but yeah. Anyway, it was just a whole thing. But he really didn't get shot, but I thought he did. I was like, what the fuck, bro? You never look into the barrel of a gun, never. But
For real.
yeah,
For real. Maybe it was supposed to be a metaphor though.
I think it was, yeah. And then he's with the little puppy and everything. You know, I don't know, but yeah, definitely interesting. And those guys are cool, and I appreciate them sending me music. They sent me music to the radio station, and then of course I went and found their video, which is cool. So I think maybe
Yeah.
I followed them and saw the post maybe that they were posting that they had dropped the video. So I kind of went and chased it down. But
Hella cool. But yeah,
yeah,
it seemed like it was about like a toxic relationship situation, you know?
yeah, maybe
It almost gave like I wonder if the barrel of the gun was supposed to be a metaphor for like the relationship in the sense of like choosing to be with the woman he was referring to was like looking into the barrel of a gun.
quite possibly. Yeah, that makes.
Yeah.
Listen at you going all deep.
I am a lyricist, so
I know, yeah. I mean, I probably would not have made that connection right away, but yeah, no, I think that you're right, yeah.
yeah.
And then I
That's
like
what it seemed like to me. I thought it was pretty
I
cool.
like I like the female vocalist that comes in too. I mean, so the band I think is actually has the two different vocalists, but they so far they've only sent me the one song. So I'm gonna reach back out and see if they've got more. I think they have one album dropped, so they're pretty new, and like I say, they're out of Kentucky. So yeah, definitely like with everybody, always go check everybody out, but especially some of these new guys that they're new on the scene, whatever. They just dropped their first things. So definitely go check them out. Uh, Trying to decide if I want to play my last one first or your last one first because I definitely dig the little stoner, psychedelic stoner stuff that you brought with the little duo. Are they from Vegas?
No,
I
they
think
were from I forget where. Let me check for you.
okay.
I wrote it.
It's no biggie. Yeah, I was just
They're
kind
from
of
Hungary.
okay. Yeah, maybe they were from overseas somewhere. That kind of makes sense because that is the kind of rock and roll that they're playing from over in Europe and stuff right now. I think I get a lot of that kind of stuff sent to the station too. But
Mm.
okay, well shoot, let's save them for last. Let's do Envision. So these kids are from I say kids. I mean they're grown. I mean I think they're in their 30s. Shit, I don't know, but they're kids to me. Anyway, Alex and these guys, man, this is an amazing band. I've seen them perform live a couple of times now. I went and saw them over in Prattville, Alabama, and then I got to see them in Albany, Georgia. They came and performed over here as a little stop on their way up to somewhere else up in Gainesville, Georgia, or something up near Athens or whatever. But anyway, I got to see them twice so far perform live, and then I've got to hang out with Alex at a couple of other events where he comes and supports everybody else. So, us, man, we like to support people that support others and whatever. And I see Alex going out, he's doing the things. He's a singer for a band. He's a family man. He's got a wife and kid at home. And he still makes time to go out and support his other musicians and stuff and show up at shows within reason, And they're from Mississippi, this band. They're Envision. This is brand new stuff, man. It's Siren Song, and it kicks ass. These guys are big into mental health awareness kind of stuff, and if you ever go to one of their shows, you'll get to hear his little speech about that kind of thing or whatever. But yeah, so without further ado, Envision, man. These guys are out of Mississippi. They kick ass, man. It's just Siren Song.
Cool. I'm excited. Love Siren.
Oh, these guys are amazing. This band's amazing.
Lay me down in a watery grave. Say a prayer as I'm wasting away. The water in their veins, they begin to
sick. I like it a lot.
Guys like fuck at the end.
I hope it was enough. Fuck.
Yeah, it's Alex and them, man. They're great, man. Alex is a great dude too. The lead singer, man. He's a great dude. He's a new father. He's still balanced in being a new father and life and doing a lot of touring and stuff. And yeah, they kicking ass, man. I love what they're doing. They're a great band.
Yeah, that's hella awesome. And the video production looked freaking fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know how much they spent. I'll get a chance to maybe talk to Alex about. I'm sure they probably spent some pesos on that. I'm sure some U.S. dollars. They probably had to spend a few doll hairs to create that one. But
Oh no, why? Okay, now I got to tell a story time.
okay, story time. Bring it.
I don't think I've told this on here before. So when I was in, I don't know, fucking middle school, like 6th grade or some shit, my teacher in Spanish class got wind that I was a singer, or that I wanted to be a singer, that I liked singing. And so he told me to go up, totally on a whim, with no warning, by the way. I had no idea this was going to happen. He made me go up in front of the whole class. He told me he would give me, I think it was like $10 or something like that, right? I don't remember what it was. Let's say it was $10. He goes, I'll give you $10 if you go up in front of the class and you sing us a song right now. I was like, okay, yeah, great. $10? All right, fine, I'll do it. But like, oh God, like I wasn't very cool. Like I didn't have like friends in that class, and I didn't have many friends at the time in general. So like, I'm like, cool, I gotta go in front of all these people who already don't like me and sing a song. Oh, great. So I go up in front of the class, I sing. The other thing, I was like, okay, now where's my money? Because that's the only reason I did this. And he goes, turn around. Now look above the lockers. I turn around, I go to the back of the classroom, I look above the lockers. I go, I don't see any money up here. He goes, not money, dollars. I go, okay, I don't see any dollars up here. He goes, no, doll hairs on the doll. Just pluck 10 of them. You can have them. You made me sing in front of this whole freaking class.
What an asshole, man. Yeah. So I get that. Yeah, no, it's kind of funny. I think somebody I know always kind of says doll hairs. It's going to cost you this many doll hairs. I can't remember who it is that I hear saying that, but I thought that was funny. But yeah, that's crazy. That brought up a terrible memory.
Terrible. It was horrible. There was another time he brought in those like scorpion candies and shit, and all kinds of weird, those kinds of weird like bug snacks, like chocolate covered crickets and stuff. He let the class eat some, and like some people were into it and others weren't. Cheers. I don't have a drink with me right now, but cheers. And he like was basically pressuring kids into eating them to the point where multiple kids threw up.
Yeah,
because
so
they were eating scorpion lollipops and they didn't want to.
Yeah, I can't remember what class I was in that the teacher brought some like candied crickets and scorpions and all these different things. I think I remember trying a couple of them, but I was kind of crazy. I do stuff like that. I'm kind of crazy, but
that teacher was a little insane, but he also was like the most like fun but whack teacher I've ever met in my life.
So you sang for 10 actual doll hairs.
I sang for 10 actual doll hairs. Yeah.
That's too funny.
Yeah.
So now,
and I didn't even get my doll hairs. I was so pissed.
Yeah. I mean, who wants doll hairs?
It was the end of the class too by that time. So I'm like, everyone's like starting to pack up. The bell's about to ring. So I just like walked away. I was like, you made me do this for 10 doll hairs? I'm out. I grabbed my books. I just left.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Bell rang as I'm walking out the door, so I can't get
out of the room. But hey, all of that led to help create who we have here in front of us now. See, we have this amazing vocalist front woman for Scarlet Silhouette. Just doing a
And now I
podcast
don't
and
give a
stuff,
shit. Now if you
and
ask me to sing in the middle of a grocery store, I don't care.
and yeah, and see, maybe we could, maybe we could, maybe we could talk her into singing a song one day. You know what I mean? But thanks
I'll
to
do
a
it. I
Spanish,
don't give a shit.
thanks to a Spanish teacher paying her $10 to
Yeah.
sing.
Yeah.
What grade
I've
was
got to
that?
give him that. I've got to give him that. That was one of my first experiences with something like that, if not my first experience within like more of a public setting, you know, because like of course
Yeah,
friends or family will like make you sing for them or whatever. But it's like
yeah, yeah.
I
Well,
think
what?
that was my first experience in more of a public setting where
Yeah,
I didn't know everyone and like, oh
yeah.
god, it
So
was
it worked, anyways. Whatever it is, it worked. See, here we go.
I don't even remember what I sang.
Yeah, it don't matter. You did it,
I
and
did it. I wish
you
I remembered though what I sang.
you
It's
earned
like,
your 10. You
what
earned
if
your
I'm
10.
telling this story and someone
Yeah,
somehow from like my childhood comes across this and they're like, "Oh yeah, do you remember this? She sang that really embarrassing song." I'm like,
oh no. Oh
I don't know.
no.
I don't
Oh
know what the
no.
fuck I wish I really do. I wish I remember what I sang back then.
Yeah,
I have no
that
idea.
that's kind of funny. Yeah. I found this cool thing just now while we were bullshitting around. So
The
stickers.
deviled eggs. Oh, I had egg salad for lunch. I had
Ooh.
leftovers. That just made me hungry.
Yeah, this is a little two-piece band that I saw. They were street performers. They were busking up in Asheville, North Carolina, and the guy plays a what do you call it? Shoot, an accordion. The guy plays an accordion, and it's a
Oh.
guy and a girl, and there's like an accordion and a violin or a fiddle, and they sing, man, and well, I mean, you could tell by the name of the band, Deviled. Yeah, they're really dark and. Oh yeah, their music was kind of crazy, but yeah, I grabbed one of their stickers. I gave them a $5 tip and grabbed a sticker. So, but
That's cool.
yeah, I thought it was cool. And the guy's like sitting on this. So the suitcase, he sits on it, and that's the drum. He's sitting on it, so he's hitting this little foot pedal, and it's banging against the suitcase that he's sitting on to make the drum beat or whatever. While he's also playing the accordion. Those people are so talented, man. People that do
Yeah.
street performances like that, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Little
They're always
side,
so creative about how they make different sounds and stuff like that.
yeah, a little sidebar kind of note. I just happened to see the sticker sitting there. But
That's hella cool.
yeah, it is. I like seeing stuff like that. I like go places different like that where you get to see cool things. Stuff you would not see otherwise in my little town. I don't get to see stuff like that. There's nobody performing on the street around here. We do have
Oh,
every now and then we got somebody like holding a sign like this right here, like we want money, or homeless,
holding up a
hungry.
sign that says "You need Jesus."
Yeah, homeless, hungry. Yeah, homeless, hungry. Will work for food, but they're not going to work. But yeah, anyway, they probably make more money than I do standing out there at the Walmart gate. But whatever.
Yeah, it's sad because there's so many like scammers that do stuff like that. Because
Yeah, it's hard to. Yeah,
some people out there doing stuff like that are doing it because they actually legitimately need help. And then there's the people who freaking are out there for 5 hours, pick up their large bucket filled with money, and then get into their freaking sports car that's just been washed
yeah.
and drive home.
I think most of them probably aren't doing that, but I do notice that
I've seen it on way too many occasions here in
I have
Vegas.
seen stuff like that, but I mean, here I know a couple of the guys that sit out there, and I'm pretty sure that they're not in the best living situations, but I mean, they're going to sit out there 8, 10 hours a day. I mean, it's like a job for them. They're out there every day, the same person sitting in the same spot every day. I'm like, eventually people are just going to stop giving you money, bro. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Shit, it must be worth something to them. But anyway, I don't know. I feel bad for them, at the same time, I'm thinking, dang, man, y'all probably making more money than me if everybody that rolled by gave you a 5.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like I said, it's like it's hard because it's like there's legitimate people that legit need help, which great, like I want to help, but then
Right.
there's so many scammers in between that it's like, how do you really know? Because
Yeah.
I've legit seen people like dress up the part, make themselves look all,
Yeah. Look all poor
disheveled
and
out there,
pathetic. Yeah.
and then when they're done and it starts getting too hot for them or whatever, or the sun starts going down, they freaking walk over to a parking lot and get in their brandly freshly washed. I can't speak words today. I'm so tired. They get in their freshly washed cars and freaking drive off like it was nothing. It's like
Awaiting Abigail showed up. What's up?
you can't feed yourself, but you have a shiny, freshly washed sports car. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What's up, Awaiting Abigail?
Yeah, man, that's a cool ass band too. So yeah, you guys should probably go check them out too. So I don't know. So we have what do we have? We got your Stone Sober, and I saved JLD. I played it before you got on, but I might want to play it again before we leave or whatever. But I don't know which way to do them. But JLD is somebody that I met up in Atlanta at the ISSA Awards. Fantastic artist. She's pop. This is straight up pop stuff. So I don't know if we want to end with that or if we want to end with rock or what. But
whatever you want to do, I don't care.
I don't care. So you don't really care either way. So let's do JLD. I think that you'll like this video. So anybody that's been around since MTV and stuff and old music videos from back in the day, this one kind of reminds me of some early 2000s, late 90s style music videos. The song itself is I don't know. I played it earlier. I feel bad for the guy, man, because there's a couple of actors in here, and it's about a liar. This girl has this guy saved in her phone as his contact name is Liar on the phone. And so I'm like, oh crap, so she's called him out for being a liar. And so this poor guy threw in the whole video. So now I'm thinking, if I ever bump into this dude, I'm gonna go, what's up, liar? You know what I mean? Because that's
awesome. That's so funny and so real. I've done that before.
Have you really?
Yeah, where it's like you're like seeing somebody and then you find out something about them and then like you're just like, nah, like let me just remind myself that this person sucks by changing their contact name to what they did to me. Like changing their contact name to cheater.
Oh my gosh.
Big old cheater. That's one I've had in my phone.
Y'all are hell on wheels, man. But the video, I figured that you would like it. Just from me knowing you as long as I have or whatever, I kind of figured you would like the video. It's definitely pop. It's not rock. I mean, it's sort of pop rocky, but it's pop music. But I thought the video was kind of cool, and JLD does a great job, man. She's fantastic. She just she did win an award while I was up there. I can't remember exactly what award she won. I think it was silver for single of the year or something like that. But anyway, she's a fantastic artist, and it was good to get to connect with a lot of new people like that. So let me play her song. This is Liar, I think it's the name of the song actually. Let's bring it up and make sure. But
let's
what were you thinking at that?
How did you look me in the eyes and base us on a lie when you loved me? Did you love me? Did you plan it all ahead just to get me in the red and corrupt me? You corrupted me. What were you thinking when you turned around and let it slip out? Maybe I'm thinking I'd be better off without the truth now. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? Were you even thinking? Beat down your pride with the ball and chain now. The pleasure's mine, don't think I can't tell. You don't know how. You don't know how. You say you cried when you let the truth out. Those tears are fine, you can hurt until I say stop now. I'll say stop now. What were you thinking when you turned around and let it slip out? Maybe I'm thinking I'd be better off without the truth now. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? What were you thinking? your shoulders. I'll hear you out. Tell it now how you held her. Secretly killing you based us on a lie. And so appealing I fell for your honest eyes. Honest eyes, yeah, right. What were you thinking when you turned around and let it slip out? Maybe I'm thinking I'd be better off without the truth now. No, 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 no. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? Were you even thinking? Oh, no, 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 no.
All right. First of all, she's got some kick-ass high notes. I want to hear more of those.
Yeah, she's badass, right?
I want more of those high notes on there. Those are awesome. Second of all, it's giving like she has musical theater background.
You know, I don't know enough about her yet. Like I say, we just met a couple of weeks ago. She's really amazing. She sent me several songs to play on the radio, and so I have a good little portion of her catalog to play, you know, to pick from. And I think I played a couple of songs last week. I'll be playing some more of her. Yeah, I'm curious about her too. I need to know more, you know. But I'm like definitely love the style of the video where it's kind of like glitchy eye movements and stuff in the little like in the cell phone or whatever. But I do feel
Yeah.
bad for that guy because so I should say JLD's from Wisconsin. I don't know if she filmed that in Wisconsin and maybe he's from there too, but maybe I'll never run into him on the street. But if I do, I'm gonna go liar.
Wait, is it the real guy or is it like an actor?
I don't know. I'm sure it's an actor, but the poor guy, I'm gonna always think of
That
him
would
as a
be
liar. If I bump into
That
him
would be
somewhere, I'm
fucked up, but so funny if she took real footage of the real guy and put it in a
oh
music video.
yeah, who knows, man? But no, I thought the song was super catchy. The song was super catchy. It's a catchy beat, catchy tune. The whole thing was good, man. I'm like you. She's a really good singer. So yeah, it was cool, man, going to that event and getting to connect with so many fantastic artists, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, I like it. Find out if she has a background in musical theater or something.
I think I
from
will
her.
because she
Really into it. 'Cause
probably
it's the stylings that she used was very musical theater.
maybe yeah. I'll definitely ask her. I've got her email, so I will probably hit her up and be like, so we played. She knew that we were playing this on the podcast today. So, yeah, I'll definitely I'll email her and I'm like, you know, Scarlett wanted to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, no, I definitely dig that. It was cool, man. Awaiting Abigail stopped in, man, for a minute. That was kind of cool. It's been a little while since they stopped by and checked on us, so that was cool.
Yes, that's awesome.
But let's see. So yeah, we have one more, and I've kind of got to rush on off once we get done because I've got somebody supposed to be coming to visit with me. But let me see. Yeah, Stone Sober. Is that what the name of the band is?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we've got
They're just a duo. Yeah.
Stone Sober. They're from Hungary, Budapest, Hungary, and the song is called "Until the Highest Tide." This one came up in my YouTube algorithm, and I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's definitely a good song, and the video is cool. And then when I went and kind of read a little bit, because I was just curious, because I tried to find them so I could tag them on Facebook or whatever. And there's a few other bands called Stone Sober, but it was easy enough to find them because they're a duo. So the first Stone Sober band that I clicked on was like so to tag them, a lot of bands or a lot of people want you to actually follow them, or the tag won't stick. And so I had to go follow. I usually go follow them anyway, you know. But so I went and followed. I followed the wrong band to start with. I was like, hold on, man, they don't look like it's a bunch of old guys from Louisiana or something, you know, Stone Sober. And I'm like, no, that ain't them. That's not them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then I went and found the right one. But yeah, no, I definitely dig. It's just a duo too. So kind of like Mike and Melanie with Snapcat Bandits. Speaking
Yeah,
of,
or Lucid Intent.
Yeah, or Lucid Intents actually do it too. But yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, speaking of Mike and Melanie, hold on.
Ooh,
You got me some
that's
little
awesome.
Just a little autograph stuff. Hold on. They sent me two. They were supposed to only send me one, but they sent me two, I guess, because I'm Jeff or whatever. But uh, yeah,
That's
they
awesome. Those are beautiful little photo
yeah.
autographed
And
keepsakes.
look, got a little guitar pick and a pen and an autograph sticker. But they are just they're amazing people anyway. But they did a fan pack giveaway thing, and all you had to do was pay shipping, and they were going to send you like an autograph glossy and a couple little things or whatever, a sticker and a button or whatever. And of course they sent me two and whatever, and along with a cool little note and everything that I'm going to be putting on my wall as soon as I got to find space to put all this stuff, man. I'm going to run out of room. I'm going to have to build a whole house just to put all my wall stuff in. But anyway,
For
start
real.
taking it over the top of other stuff before too long, but or kind of shuffling things in and out or whatever. But anyway, yeah, cool. But yeah, so Stone Sober, man, these guys kicked ass. I definitely dug their whole sound too, the psychedelic rock kind of thing from Europe. There's a lot of that from over there. So
Yeah, I dig it. I thought it was really cool. Song and sound, and also the video is definitely it makes you feel psychedelic, that's for sure.
yeah, don't take any shrooms and then watch this.
Or do.
Yeah, or do yeah, either or. But yeah, I need to shout out Aaliyah from Illinois. She tuned in a minute ago, and I
What's
and I did yeah. What's up, Aaliyah and Angie? Love you guys. Thank y'all for stopping by and checking out our little show and always being supporters and stuff. We got Matt's here. We had a lot of folks support us every week, man. We appreciate you guys. I know Marina's probably in bed by now. She might have passed out with her phone on her face, but I know I thought sure she would be freaking cross-eyed by now, just looking at video all day. But
yeah.
yeah, so let's do Stone Sober, man, and it's anything but Stone Sober.
Fun. I like how they left the green screen there too, like to show
Yeah,
you like
show you what they did. What was she like holding the orange like a baby? Like, she was like with.
right? Yeah, the she's holding.
I guess so. Back when
I
when
guess
I
that's
was,
her way of saying she's the master of sound.
maybe so. I don't know, but I know back. Orange is a kind of newer company, I guess, but obviously they're really good. I think a lot of people are like jumping onto their bandwagon, but
They're not super new,
I
but
just
I
don't.
guess they're newer, aren't
Yeah,
they?
I
Like,
don't remember them from like.
don't they go back to like 90s or something?
Oh, maybe I don't know. Just nobody really. I never saw any orange gear until maybe the last 10 years or so. Maybe is what I'm thinking. Like like really showing up and people being like super loaded up with orange amps and different gear or whatever on stage. It seems like newer to me. I just haven't run into seeing a lot of it until recent, but. I don't know how. I mean, I'm sure they've probably been around for a while, but it just seems like
Oh,
they're really cracking into the business lately.
yeah, they've actually been around a lot longer than I thought. I thought they were around since like the 80s, 90s. No, they've been around since 1968.
Oh wow, okay.
But they started as a music shop. I didn't know that actually. But yeah, Orange has been around for a while, but it's definitely been increasing in popularity for
Yeah, I
sure.
think that it seems like maybe they're starting to push their stuff out and give a lot of it, or starting to maybe they're starting to sponsor some bands or something. Just seems like I see a lot of Orange stuff suddenly, like where it used to be you see a lot of Marshall and that kind of stuff. All of a sudden I see Orange. It's just
Hmm.
yeah, and it jumped at me that I see a lot of Orange all of a sudden, depending on where you're at.
Yeah, there's been a lot more orange users lately, I think, from what I've seen too. But then you get some people that hate orange
Well, that's
and
what
they
I was
refuse
going to
to
say.
use it. It's all
Yeah, yeah.
preference.
Yeah. So the first time I really saw a band roll up with a whole load of orange was actually in Bloomington, Illinois, at the Night Shop. They double booked a show there, and the first show kind of happened, and then these guys come rolling in. It was a duo, and they come rolling in with, man. It was two guys, but they had so much orange stuff, man. It was like it was just like way up on the walls all around them. They just brought in so much gear. I was like, holy crap, man. Telekinetic Yeti was what they were called, and they made a lot of noise too. But
That's a fun name, Telekinetic Yeti.
yeah, oh, they made a bunch of weird noise, man. I mean, they were psychedelic kind of rock too, probably, but yeah, they were kind of cool. They had a unique look too. The drummer looked like he had like a '70s porn mustache and stuff, and yeah. And he kind of played off of that, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, but they were kind of cool. I should have, yeah. But they brought in so much orange stuff. I'm like, what is this? I hadn't really. It might have been not my first experience ever seeing some, but my first time ever seeing like a whole wall of it. Like just, these guys brought in like just they kept bringing more in. I'm like, damn, dude, how much do y'all need, man? This place ain't that big, but. But
Crazy.
yeah, so I guess I probably should rush off. I got a friend coming to visit. I haven't seen in a little while, so he works out of town and everything. But man, it was a fun show again.
It was fun. I didn't have a whole lot of energy today. I'm super exhausted, but I still had fun anyway.
I've been tired
I hope you
too.
guys did. Those of you
Yeah,
watching.
I've been kind of dragging. Like I say, I've been still playing catch up from doing my little extra things. Like when I went to the SSA or whatever, that was kind of extra. I didn't really plan for it ahead, so I didn't catch up on things. And instead of working all every day during lunch break to do all the stuff, I've been trying to do it all this weekend or whatever. So yeah, no, I get it, man. Sometimes we just we're busy. You got regular life stuff too.
Yeah, and I also just had an audition too for a haunted house. I'm gonna go work a haunted house this year as a scare actor. So if there's been a lot going on in every aspect. So which is another thing I need to talk with you. I know you got to get off, so we'll talk more in detail later. But I'm gonna talk with you later on about some Sundays in October that I may not be able to do the show.
Okay, yeah.
So just
Well,
face to everybody watching. There may be a few Sundays in October that I might not be able to make it just because I'm working as a scare actor and I have to be there at a set time for hair and makeup.
oh wow, you're gonna be doing some cool shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna work in the Fright Dome Circus, but they changed the name to Fear Zone now, but it's the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
Fear Zone in the Circus Hotel and Casino.
so while we're on that subject, Sunday the 28th, I think maybe it is, of this month. So I had plans to go to St. Louis, Missouri, to see Everfelt perform on a Saturday night, which would, I think, is the 26th, I think it's the 27th. So the 28th would be that Sunday that I may be back in time, but there's a chance that I might be late. And it's also the same day that Marina is wanting to debut our music video. So it may be you and Marina on that Sunday for a little bit until I get here or something, or it just depends on timing. But
Okay.
yeah, but yeah, so I have some plans to go up and catch Everfelt, show with Everfelt in St. Louis, Missouri. I could possibly be back. It's like a 12-hour drive for me, so just depends on what time I get away from. Oh, JLD made it into the show. What's up, JLD?
What's up? Thank you for popping in.
Yeah, no, yeah, and I've actually played your song twice, Jay. We played it twice. I played it early in the show because I was just kind of killing moments because Scar, she's usually fashionably late, and
Today, not so fashionably, but I was late.
she's fashionably late. But yeah, so I played it early in the show, and then I played it again at the end. But no, I appreciate you stopping by. Period. I mean, just and for bringing your and just for being cool. And since we've got you on here, Scarlett wanted to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on and ask her.
I want to know if you do you have any background in musical theater, or are you like really into musical theater or anything? Because I definitely got a lot of like musical theater vibes from the song that we played, and it's really screaming like you've got a background in it to me personally. So I'm really curious about that, if you do or not. I don't know if that was an accident or if that was like kind of the influence from having a background in that, maybe that came through, or if that was the idea, was that it was meant to kind of go along that route of almost like a Broadway kind of influence to it. I don't know, but it sounded very musical theater to me in some ways, which I isn't a bad thing. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, the video was definitely cool, and I'm not the whole song is kind of catchy, and like I was telling everybody, I kind of feel bad for the guy. I'm like, man, this.
She said, my mom is an opera singer and a voice teacher, so I have a ton of influence in classical and Broadway. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so okay. See, look at Scar over here. She be knowing too much.
That makes a lot of sense. I love that. That's freaking awesome. Your mom is an
pull your hair back. You got a big old head, don't you? You got a big old head. You be holding so much stuff in there.
Not so much today. My hair's pretty flat today compared to usual. It's not its usual poofy lion mane.
I'm picking on you. Yeah, so yes, JLD said great ear, and I agree, man. Scar was on it today. She was hot on it today. She pulled that right out of the air. She was like, musical theater, bam. There was something influences here, and I was like, oh, that's why I need Scar, because I just know when I like music. I don't know all about it, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's why Scar's here, man. She's all about it. She knows.
Yeah, I enjoy picking out the influences I hear from people.
She carries the show, man. I'm just along for the ride. Scar be carrying it, man. She knows what's up. But yeah, so no, thanks for stopping by, JLD, man. That's so awesome. It was so cool to meet you up in Atlanta, and hope to get to see you again next time. Maybe we'll get to see each other before then, maybe somewhere, some way, someday. But definitely enjoyed being a part of the ISSA, and my first time being up in all that, and fantastic. And she won an award up there, so that was cool, and just so much fun. But yeah, and so you can see why she's a fantastic artist. Yeah, and yeah, so yeah, I guess we've got to kind of go. I'm waiting on a buddy. He's on his way, so he just texted me. He's on his way, so But I love you guys, man, and I love you, Scar. I love everybody, and thank you guys for tuning in to the podcast. As always, you can share it. It'll be right now we did a live thing, but it'll always be there for replay. Share it and come back and check it out if you have time or whatever, and give us a follow. All the things and all the bands, go check out all them, especially JOD and yeah, everybody. Sleeping in Silence, we played tonight. We played so much good music tonight. Lucid Intent,
Absolutely.
definitely go check out Lucid Intent. Those guys are fantastic.
And let me add, don't forget to let us know, guys, if you would love to see more like interview kinds of stuff from us, let us know. If you don't care for it too much, let us know. I want to know what your opinions are, so that we can kind of tailor what we're doing more to what you guys want to see from us as well.
Yeah, that's right. For sure that part, because yeah, I mean we just want to, like I say, we definitely want to share music, but at the same time, it's kind of cool to learn a little bit about artists at times or whatever. And maybe we can, if you don't want to see interviews or whatever, then maybe we can just get a little more information about the artist and help share a little more or something. Just whatever. Maybe we can do some little written interviews with them and just have some little talking points or just whatever you guys think.
Let us know what you'd be interested in. Definitely, I'm sure we wouldn't want to go too heavy on doing interviews, but I think we'd be open to kind of bringing them back in here and there a little bit more. And if you guys want to see more of them, we'll do more of them. Just let us know what you want and what you don't want.
And hey, just before we go, before I clock out and hit the end stream button. So funny thing, we played a game at a when I went up to Asheville, North Carolina. We just play games like after we do our crazy runs and stuff. And so we had this game where everybody wrote these little things down, and we call it fishbowl. And then you pull one of these little things out of the fishbowl, and then you have to read. It's just like a question, and then everybody in the room kind of has to answer it. But so this was one of my favorite ones, and it got pulled on. I pulled it, and then I had to read the question, and then everybody had to tell me the answer or whatever. But yeah, so look what this says.
How do you wish people described you?
Yeah, and so then everybody in the room, there was like most of us known each other for a while, but there was a couple of new people in the room, and then think about that over the next week. How do you wish people would describe you? And then think about that, and then try to tailor your life to that. You know what I mean? That's just one thing. The new guy that I had never really been around but once or twice. I'd met him twice. One time in passing, and then this time we were a weekend together, and he told me, he said, man, he said, you know what? He said, you're the most genuine, caring type of person that I've ever come across. And I was like, my life's done. I can die now.
Oh,
yeah. So
that's really cool. That's a good question. Definitely think about that, guys. And if you want to let us know in the chat next week when we come back and talk, we'll bring it back up again. We'll talk about it.
Yeah. And I saved that. It's going to go on my wall. Just because, I mean, that answer, when the guy told me that, I was like, what? Bro. You know what I mean? I didn't even know what to say. I was like, dude, brother. You know what I mean? Hugs.
Yeah, that's actually really, like, besides being a good question, that's really good advice coming from that question, like you were saying, how do you want to be viewed? Now act like it. Act like
in your day-to-day life. Yeah, I mean, this just boiled down. I mean, this guy didn't know me from nothing, you know what I mean? But he was like, bro, he said, what little bit I know about you, you accepted me in, you didn't know me from nothing, and you're just a genuine, nice guy, you know what I mean? Or whatever. And I was like, oh, damn,
Aww.
That's perfect.
Oh, that's awesome. And very true.
Yeah, love you guys.
Thank you all for being here. Have a fantastic week.